Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente, yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 178. My name is Rob Hoback. Today is Friday, April the 12th. There's some birthdays out there, so if today's your birthday, happy birthday to you. I'm running a little bit late, so first things first, let's get to work. I am still the realist. I'm also a little surprised, right? Happened again this morning that as I was prepping, my meeting maker went off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got another one of these early morning calls. And so I had to be on the call first, then come here. And I was going to talk about something else, but a bombshell was dropped. And just, I was surprised, right? Of everything that could have been discussed on that call, what was discussed was it was surprising, right? And so for those of you who've worked at a big company, you know how this goes, right? Which leads me right into my thankies. And I am thankful that I've got a lot of relationships at my current employer that'll pull me through a difficult time. This doesn't it affects me. Long story short, my boss suddenly resigned, right? And it's real, and it's over in a month, and we'll get a new boss, and that's going to be uncomfortable and weird and all that. And between the relationships that I have and the daily discipline here, I'm not freaked out about it. I'm concerned, but I'm not freaked out about it. My mind is quiet. I understand what I need to do. I understand that my results will speak for themselves. And it's just, I was like, in that moment, I felt the frenzy of emotions from everybody else. And I'm like, we're good. We got this. So the other thing that as that news was coming out, and combined with the situation that I talked about earlier this week, it was just a reminder that we never know what's going on with somebody else. We just never know, right? We find ourselves often surprised when somebody says or does something that we weren't anticipating. And then if you stop and think about it, well, how would I know that? I wouldn't know that unless I have a close relationship with somebody where they're sharing with me their most intimate details. And most of us don't have those relationships at work, especially with our boss. So that's number one, is you just never know. Number two, we have to make decisions that are best for us personally, even at work, right? And the reason I say this is that now there's going to be this time of turmoil, and people are going to make bad decisions based off of they think this is what somebody else wants. And I've been there, right? I think we all have. And it's we have to make decisions that are in our best interest, right? Oftentimes when an executive leaves the company, there's a whole bunch of people but he told me, all those he told me things are gone, right? And then the last thing is just a reminder to all of us, never go all in on somebody else's dream or another person in a professional setting, because this is not what's happening to me, but I see other people who went all in trying to make one person happy, and they alienated themselves from a whole bunch of other people. And that is not, because again, when that person leaves, whether in this case it was their own decision, but what if a company says, all right, that person you went all in on, they're gone. Then what? Then you're on an island, right? So let's just recap that, right? Right? We never know what's going on with somebody else, especially our boss, right? They have their own agenda, which is not, regardless of what we want to think, it is not aligned with ours always, right? So that's number one. You never know. Number two, we have to do what's best for us. And number three, never go in on anyone other than yourself. Maybe your family. But you still got to do you. Hands up, peace out. We're better together. I got to run. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Love you guys. Go get it. We got this, right? It's just noise. That's all it is. Love you. Bye.